Wayne finds out someone's been growing the electric lettuce unbeknownst to him on his land. Stuart rips off Tanis. Tanis, in turn, burns down Wayne's wooden gazebo. Coming up next, the season finale of Letterkenny.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, guys? Adam Carr here. Season finale of Letterkenny. I gotta tell you, when I said I was gonna start this show last week, I wasn't sure what I'd think. I wasn't sure what I'd feel. I wasn't sure if I'd laugh. I've done it all. I love the show. I will keep watching the show. If I didn't have to do an AfterBuzz show on the show, I would still keep watching the show. That's how much I like it. And there's certain shows sometimes you're like, I don't know. This show, freaking hysterical. Thank you guys so much for giving us a fantastic season 1. We're going to get into it now. We're going to talk about how Wayne, there's still a throwback to him being a tough guy. We still got that ostrich throwback joke. We got Tanis making things right in Letterkenny because it's become this meth head capital now, affecting Riley and Jonesy and their flailing hockey team. And then, of course, Wayne finds out he's got weed in his land. That's where we're going to start today. Wayne finds out, they call it too, I love this, electric lettuce. Electric lettuce. We call it doob, grass, weed, dope. I don't know what else because I'm kind of white and nerdy and I'm from Cleveland. I literally didn't even smoke my first joint until last year. Am I allowed to say, oh yeah, it's legal here now. Screw you. Of course I can. Anyway, Daryl and Wayne in the beginning are getting ready to shoot a couple of coyotes because they're talking about how coyotes have been sinking on the lands. They also discuss bump a dump, which I guess is when you're taking a dump and you back against the wall. I don't know. I've never done that. Does that require? I don't know if my quads are there yet. Riley and Jonesy are feeling the sting of Stuart's meth bounce back. So once again, from last episode, Stuart doesn't get what he wants. He finally was sober and was going to do the right thing. Now he's going back. He's making more meth than ever before. People in the town now, Letterkenny's being known as a meth town. Do you want your town to be known as a meth town? Really? My girlfriend's from Plano, Texas. And when I say Plano, people go, oh, lots of meth there. Let me tell you something. That stigma, you're not going to get rid of it. That stays with you, right? That shit stinks, bro. Anyway, where am I at? Oh, right. Someone's growing the electric lettuce, right? Wayne's backyard. So he decides he wants to sell it. He's going to sell it to a guy who's Tanis' father. Now, Tanis is one of the kingpins on the other side here of the city that Stuart and Devin are regularly dealing with. And they have a deal that goes bad because Stuart tries to get smart and short sells a bunch of cigarettes. Shouldn't be doing it. So Stuart and Devin think they're going to get their asses beaten. Doesn't actually happen. Tanis says, because you fucked with me, now I'm going to fuck with everybody that you know in the town of Letterkenny. So once again, Stuart actually making more problems by going back and making more meth. Don't you see? You can't make meth. People's stuff gets burned down, like Wayne's wooden barn. By the way, that little gazebo thing, that wood, I don't know what that's called. That's like a little, it was like a wooden, it was like a mini barn. Like a tool shed? Not a tool shed. It looks like a little place, like an overhang to hang out. Maybe have a picnic. I don't know what you guys do in Canada. But I love the intensity of Wayne's eyes. He comes out, he sees it burning, and then he lights a cigarette like a fucking badass. And then he just breaks something off and you know he's gonna fucking kill Stuart, right? Everybody wants Stuart dead. Riley and Jonesy want Stuart dead. Wayne wants Stuart dead, which pretty much means Daryl and Dan want Stuart dead. The Ginger's gonna get in on this one. Guys, this is a jam-packed season finale. You have no idea. Now, Wayne shows up with Ginger and Boots later because Riley and Jonesy show up. They want to beat the shit out of Stuart and Devin. And then they have their meth head posse group. And then the hockey boys show up. And then Wayne shows up with his whole group. And Wayne and Tanis have this moment where basically Wayne gives her a warning, right? And he says he has the $5,000 that he just made from selling weed. Smart Wayne, way to think. And Wayne says, we're going to make this even. You're going to take the $5,000 and that's going to be it. And if you come back to Letterkenny, even to pump gas, it's your ass. And Tanis, at first she doesn't even care. But then what? She sees the Ginger in the back, that guy wearing the glasses. I love when we finally meet the Ginger. The Ginger doesn't even say anything. The Ginger's super quiet. And Tanis even she's afraid. This is part of my special segment because it's throwback, right? Throwback to the ostrich joke. And she goes, that's the ostrich fucker. And Dan keeps going, allegedly. And she goes, That guy and a friend fucked an ostrich. Allegedly. It might take 3 guys to fuck an ostrich. Allegedly. No, I heard it was a sick ostrich. No, again, this back and forth, this is why this show is so freaking funny. You need to see this show. If you want like a masterclass in timing, watch this show. Because they know exactly what they're doing, and they're fucking brilliant. I love too at the end, Tanis says, all right, can we part the Hick C here? And then Tanis could have walked away, but instead, after she gets the money, she goes back to Stuart. And Stuart, I gotta tell you, we all kind of feel for Stuart now, right? And she basically tells him, you should have just withered up and died, or like, by the time you had rolled out of your mother's vagina, she'd wish she had sewn up her snatch. Like, she says something terrible to him. And she keeps going about how worthless he is, and how terrible he is. And even though everybody's taken turns shitting on Stuart this entire season, pretty much, and this guy's had a rough rap, and he also makes meth, so he's brought it on himself. All the guys stick up for Stuart in that moment. And all the people of Letterkenny form together. Because there's one thing. If they owe you something, they'll pay. But if you attack one of their own unprovoked, you like my little Sarah Palin, unprovoked, they'll go after you. And leave it up to Katie. As Wayne says, with the A1 box shot. And this is a part of my special segment. This is my favorite part. Katie basically walks up to Tanis and says, yeah, that's enough out of you, and kaboom! Foot! Right up in between the legs. Need I say more? We think that just hurts guys? No! That hurts women too. That hurts their female private parts. The soft parts. Katie, well done. I was kind of impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a crush on Katie. At the end, another thing I'd like to talk about real quick as we wrap up season 1 here. There's 3 phrases that I've loved hearing all season. They are electric lettuce, which we just heard, which stands for weed. Next up, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, which is what Wayne's always saying, which basically means like you're talking, dribble, dribble. Like if someone's like, well, this and this, pitter patter, let's go. And then finally, that's a Texas size 10-4. How would I use it in a sentence? Well, hey, Adam, are you going to come back to do the AfterBuzz show for Season 2 of Letterkenny? That's a Texas size 10-4. Thank you so much for joining me. Season 1 of Letterkenny. Absolutely fucking brilliant show. Love it on Hulu. Check me out on Instagram at funnyguy1985. Or if you want to see these bad boys, check me out on itsadamcar.com. Thank you so much. Good night.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.